This is the story of Daniel and the lions. It's an Alice in the Bible Land storybook, written by Alice Joyce Davidson. Some people prayed to many gods, but 3 times every day. Daniel prayed to the only one true God and followed in his way. A king named Darius ruled Babylon. His kingdom was so large and grand that he chose many leaders to help him rule his land. Of all the chosen leaders, Daniel was good and wise. He became the favored one in King Darius's eyes. The others envied Daniel. They were jealous as can be and tried to find some failings as they watched him carefully. They found nothing wrong with Daniel, but noticed that he prayed a lot. So they put their heads together and came up with this plot. The leaders who were jealous went to Darius and said, "Oh, mighty king, we've made a law, and this is how it read. For 30 days no one shall pray nor ask for anything from any god or anyone except our mighty king. This law is for all leaders, all women, and all men. Break this law and you will face fierce lions in their den." So Darius signed the law, but Daniel still did pray to the one true God who loved him and heard his prayers each day. The others spied on Daniel, and they reported what they saw, saying, "Daniel should be punished, for he dared to break your law." Now Darius loved Daniel, so he tried till nighttime came to find a way to change the law to which he'd signed his name. But the leaders then reminded him that this law was for all men, so Daniel must be thrown at once into the lion's den. King Darius told Daniel, "Your God to whom you pray shall surely save you, for you followed in his way." Then Daniel went into the den where the hungry lions stayed. A great big rock sealed off the den, and Daniel prayed and prayed. The lions walked around him. They showed their long, sharp claws. But Daniel kept on praying while they licked their hungry jaws. All night the king was worried, and when the morning came, he hurried to the lion's den and called out Daniel's name. "Daniel, Daniel, speak to me. Are you alive in there? Did the God to whom you pray keep you in his care?" Daniel answered, "Yes, my king. Though I was full of fright, God's angel closed the lion's jaws and kept me safe all night." The king was glad for Daniel. He took him out, and then he gathered Daniel's enemies and threw them in the den. The king then made a brand new law for everyone that day. Worship Daniel's one true God and follow in his way. Daniel followed God's commandment to worship him alone. So even in the lion's den, God's loving care was shown.